All right, guys, real quick here. The bonus was $65,000. Fight of the night was Edgar versus Henderson. KO of the night was Anthony Pettis. And Vaughn Lee won the submission of the night. Congratulations, guys.
What does this victory mean for Anthony Pettis in terms of a title shot?
I think he's going to get it.
Well, if I'm going to be critically honest, I'm not surprised that I lost the fight because I'll try to keep it a secret. I almost didn't make it to the fight, but I didn't want to pull out for the Japanese fans. I injured my knee pretty bad, and my doctor told me not to fight, but it wasn't real serious. I didn't need surgery or nothing, but he just told me it wasn't a good idea to fight. And I decided to fight anyway, and I re-injured the knee when Bader slammed me. So it's like one of those things. Even I was worried about it. So before the slam, I wasn't doing a really good job. I was worried about it, and I had to lose a lot of weight because I couldn't really run and stuff. So it was downhill from the day I hurt my knee in the gym. And that's why I just wanted to put on a exciting fight, and I'm just happy to even just make it here and try to put on a show for the Japanese fans.
And you mentioned that you and Dana kind of butted heads, I guess. Was it because of the injury? What happened there? Can you elaborate at all?
No. It was Dana wanted me to fight in Chicago, and I really wanted to fight here. So that's the only thing. Me and Dana, we didn't get in a big argument this time. We talked it out, and I ended up, Dana, graciously let me fight in Japan. So we didn't butt heads too bad. It wasn't a big breakup this time, was it, Dana?
Not at all.
And I guess last question, Rampage. A lot of people coming into this fight thought maybe win or lose, this might be potentially your last fight. Did that ever cross your mind, or is it in your mind at all right now?
No. See, I know I'm getting to the end of my career because I said I don't want to fight past 35. But honestly, before I hurt my knee, you guys should have seen the way I was training. You know what I'm saying? I got like really good sparring partners, and I got this really good wrestler named Tyson Jeffries that kicks my butt in wrestling, and in the beginning of this camp, I was kicking his butt. I was taking him down, and wrestling got real competitive, and that's how I hurt my knee, because he's one of the best wrestlers I know, and I was dealing with him. I was handling him. I was sparring really good, and I was looking like a superstar. Then I hurt my knee, so that made me think like, oh man, I got a long more time to fight, and so when I got hurt, it was just unfortunate. But now, so I know what I can do if I come in 100%. So I think I got a lot of years, and I'm ready to put on more shows. I heal up fast. I'm like a werewolf. I wasn't even supposed to fight here, so I heal up fast. I'll be back really soon.
All right, thanks. And just one quick question for Anthony. Obviously, the maybe, possibly, likely title fight. Just, I guess, say what that means to you, and how much you're looking forward to this fight against your performance. Just talk about that whole scenario, I guess.
Yeah, man, it means the world to me, man. I was supposed to get a title shot, last year. That didn't happen the way it was supposed to, and I just came back focused, and I'm ready to go, man. So Henderson did his thing tonight, and we got some unfinished business. So let's take care of it.
Yeah, I don't want to take anything away from Ben. He did a great job, but I did feel I won that fight.
And can you talk about maybe what your game plan was and how it was playing out according to your expectations, and did Ben provide anything different than what you thought he would?
No, he came hard. I knew it was going to be a tough fight, but I thought I did enough to win those rounds.
And I guess to follow up, it sounds like Dana's not sure yet, but it sounds like Anthony may get the next shot. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like an immediate rematch is more warranted, or do you feel like that's a fair decision, considering he did have to wait before as well?
No, I'm not trying to shoot anybody out of anything they deserve, but I had to do 2 immediate rematches, so what's right.
And I guess last question. I know you kind of mentioned it in the octagon that it's too soon to make a decision, but a lot of people are saying they'd like to see you at 145 pounds. That Aldo is a champion that doesn't have a lot of challengers right now, and maybe you might be that guy. Does that appeal to you when it's not necessarily a failure, you're walking away from lightweight, but maybe to be a stud at 145 pounds?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not something I'm thinking about right now, to be honest with you.
Well, it really is an honor. I'm happy to be, headlining the card, happy to be here in Japan. It really is a, bit of a historic moment. First time Zuffa has been in Japan. First time UFC in over 10 years. It was a great event, a huge success. Sold the place out. I believe the Japanese fans had a good show. Hopefully, when we come back here or do another show in another Asian country somewhere, we'll be able to sell those out too.
Before you got here, the discussion was, would it be an immediate rematch with Frankie Edgar or Anthony Pettis getting the next title shot? If you had a preference, or does it matter who you would face next?
It really doesn't matter to me. I want to defend it however many times Anderson Silva defends his, +1. So whoever it happens to be, whether it's Frankie again, I'm down for that. Anthony Pettis, I see you doing big things, making waves. Great fighter, a very yeah, there he is. Great fighter, this guy right here. Very spectacular. If it happens to be Anthony, then so be it. Whoever it is, I'm okay with it. Sounds good to me. But I believe there's a long list of guys: Nate, Jim, Frankie, Anthony. Let's do it. Let's do every single one of them.